What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Late Night Low Show. I'm here with my boy Dude.
What up?
What you say? What your name? Hat Slim Dude Hat Lou? What, some shit like that? You said Flip Game Hat Lou?
Yeah.
Some dumb shit.
Dude, nigga, not no Lou. I ain't got no hat, so I can't say it.
Oh. Anyway, man. So Pancake. Y'all already know what it is. So yeah, we're gonna do this right here, man. We got that. We'll have boy Mike on here too, but we're home to see the family for Christmas time, man. All that and all that. Might as well do this. What drains your soul and what recharges it?
What drains my soul? That shit sound harsh. I don't think I'll let anything get to that point where it's gonna drain my soul. You know what I'm saying? Probably when I was younger, when I ain't, damn, why I always be smiling so fucking hard on this show?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'll let anything get to a point where it's gonna drain my soul. You know what I'm saying? I might get. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to get pissed at little petty stuff, but that's part of growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're still a kid. Shit, you still growing up, not knowing what your parents telling you. Some of it's true, some of it ain't. I disagree with a lot of shit. A lot of it wasn't my fault either, like, cause I disagreed.
Yeah.
But
that's what you gotta learn.
Yeah, some shit you gotta learn. But I don't feel like I don't let that now drain my soul. I don't know.
What recharges it then?
What drains your soul?
Negativity.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the biggest things to me, cause like that negativity in general is just so draining to me overall. It's just like, and that's why I had to say soul, because I feel like to me, like my soul is my overall being, like what.
But it is
almost what people would remember me as, like that's like that he had a warm soul, or you know when people say things like that. So that's the way I take that. So negative energy to me is just like it's so draining, and that it'll make me lose motivation. It'll do a lot. When for others it may trigger motivation. It may you know what I'm saying, spark or whatever. But for me it's like damn, like I just don't want to be around it. But that's what drains my soul. You know?
Yeah, but only reason I said that, like, related my past to right now, like negativity, yeah, but I removed myself from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really around anything negative. It's more so just positive right now. So that's why I said I ain't too much right now really doing that for me.
Yeah.
What recharges it is definitely the opposite, positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can feed off vibes. I know when a person like is true to themselves, and it ain't coming from a place where it's like they trying to get over on you or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's people being genuine and positive. I mean, there's a lot of fake positive shit going on right now. Everybody talking about
Peace, love, positivity.
Yeah, and they heart is a mothership. But yeah, for the most part, it's that.
I feel you. When I'm thinking about recharging it, I think I just gotta go recharge my soul is just being around the people who make me laugh, who just make me forget about any other thing I have going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type that's I'm gonna laugh every single day. I don't give a damn how mad I done been that day or how sad I done been. It's something that's gonna make me laugh, like a deep gut laugh, like something. I gotta find it in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's like every nigga should laugh every day.
Yeah, bro. You're not too hard to laugh, bro. That shit is like the best shit ever, nigga.
Laughing keep me going. That's what. Yeah, that's definitely what recharges me. Like after being around, let's say, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess when we go back to draining, I guess I can go back to younger days, just feeling like my environment was draining, you know, or certain situations was draining. But once I was able to, let's say, go play ball, be around my boys, you know what I'm saying, something like that, and I completely forget about everything that, let's say, I could have had going at home, school, anything. I just forget about all that shit because it didn't even matter at that point. I was just full of like just joy and happiness being around, you know what I'm saying, like I said, like something that felt like what felt positive or whatever.
And doing what you love too can definitely be something that recharges you.
All right, so they said, what is the soul?
What's the soul?
What is the soul? like I pretty much already gave my answer to that when I was explaining like what drains me. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, the soul is like almost like your overall like being. What people almost gonna like.
Yeah, like your energy. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. You feed off energy. You, like I said, you know it when people being genuine. You know when they're not. You just gotta know when to know when to like feel that shit out. And whenever they're not being genuine, then you either move away from that, or you stay around it and stay around negativity. But I think more so, yeah, good energy.
Yeah, it's tougher to do when you, like I said, when you're younger and you don't really have control.
Yeah, you got control.
You know what I'm saying?
You born into an environment.
Yeah, once you're older and you're able to realize what's going on and mentally, you know, process that, and then you're able to step away. Like, okay, I can separate myself from that. Do you think that can you kill your soul?
Yeah, you can kill yourself.
How so?
By not doing shit you love, by not being happy, by not surrounding, basically doing the opposite of what we just said. Not surrounding yourself by people who care about you and not fucking enjoying yourself or just whatever, brother. If you're not truly happy, you're not truly living. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know exactly what it is you want to do at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We lived and we learned and did hella shit. You know what I'm saying? But it takes that. You have to get out and do shit. Like you can't just sit around say you're gonna do some shit and never do it.
Mm-hmm.
But that. What was the question?
That holds a lot of people.
What was the question?
Can you kill your soul?
Yeah. That should have killed your soul if you ain't do what you love.
Hey, being true to yourself.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't even really think about that when I read the question. Like, can you kill your soul? I didn't even really process to me like that. But I guess, yeah, you can. Like damn, you killing your soul. Like you're not even caring about yourself in a sense. Like,
a lot of people put other people ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, they might not be in the Go ahead, bro.
I ain't had shit to say. I was listening.
No, I was trying.
Cause I don't know, like you said, being in that state to where it's just like almost like they feel, I guess, in almost a state of depression. I don't even want to title it that, give it that. You know what I'm saying? But like. Because I always say you got to make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't making yourself happy, then you damn sure can't make nobody else happy. I don't give a damn how hard you're trying. You may be trying, you may seem like that, but it's something going to be eating you alive because you ain't happy. And you're seeing others around you be happy, and you're like, what's up? Why can't I be happy? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to find that. Next thing they said in the dig deeper section, does the soul have a gender?
If you make it, like, I think it is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? If your agenda is to find peace, love, positivity, you know what I'm saying, prosperity, then that's your agenda. So you set your own agenda. Agenda or gender?
Gender.
The fuck?
Hey, bro, I don't know. Does the soul have a gender?
What is a gender? Besides male and female, what do you mean?
That's all I can. That's the only gender I know. Shit.
Oh shit, I don't know. Shit, I ain't that deep in that shit. I go in the depth, but I'm going that far.
No, dig deeper, go into depth.
You have a gender? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what they mean by that. Somebody else, whoever wrote that shit, gonna have to.
I guess all that go from what is the soul. You know what I'm saying? Depending on that person's definition of what is the soul. In my sense. Yeah, the soul. My soul has a gender of male because that's the characteristics that I feel like I portray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That I am. You know what I'm saying? I told you that's what I want people like. When I think of the soul, it's something that I want people to remember me as. Like, oh, you know, he was this type of person, this whatever. Like, you know, that's the soul part that, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, that energy that people can carry along with them and remember for time and time again, as time passes. But let's see down here, some quotes we got. Music washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Think so? Can you agree with that?
Music washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by the dust. Like, is the dust something negative or positive?
Who knows? Who knows? I can take that in the sense of like how I said, when you're around some people where you don't even care what you got going on, like just the dust, whatever it is you may have going on.
But the dust could symbolize something that's like you.
But why would the music need to wash it away if it's you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But sometimes I be wondering, like, who the fuck come up with these quotes? Real talk.
Right here.
I get it, but I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make a quote, as long as that bitch, a lot of people like resonate with that bitch gonna be popular.
Mm-hmm.
Like, real talk, you get on Twitter right now and tweet some shit, and that's your quote.
Go tweet that shit.
Hell no, I don't even know what that means.
Music washes away.
I know, but
the way that it's worded is odd to me, but I just see it like, okay, music washes away the dust from your everyday life. Like you know how people can turn on a song or play some music and they just zone out. They ain't even really worry about anything else. You know what I'm saying?
And some music can chip at your soul where now you in a negative state of mind.
That's true. That shit can get a nigga crunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, all types of shit.
Now you in that bed fighting 3 niggas and you don't even know why you fight.
All right.
Hey, Chucky.
No, just some little dolls. So, why do many marriages fail?
Bruh, no idea. I won't know until I'm married. And
If you had to take a wild guess, what would you think? Like, what would be the cause of that? What could be some causes?
shit, miscommunication, shit, cheating, all that shit. Fucking lying. Motherfucker, bro, that shit is broad. Like it's any you can be happy and be called a marriage to fail.
Yeah. What's the best preparation for marriage?
Bro, I'm going through this shit now. I don't know. Well, I'm living life. You know what I'm saying? What you think it is?
Preparation for marriage.
I ain't going through marriage right now. I'm not engaged in no shit like that. But what I'm saying is, I don't feel like I'm educated enough to speak on that because I ain't went through it yet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully my marriage stays forever.
But it's still just your opinion on it. Like, what do you think the best preparation for marriage is? Like, in your mind, like your process, your steps, like, this is the best way I can think to prepare for somebody I want to be with for the rest of my life.
I don't think I can think that far ahead though.
Nigga, you think all the way far ahead.
No, I don't.
Shit.
I really don't. What you think? What I'm saying is, bro,
like steps.
I get you can have an opinion, but some opinions like some. All right, let me give you an answer, bro. See, fuck, bro. I really don't know. Like, I ain't even trying to avoid the question. I really don't know.
Like, does it go from what's the best preparation for marriage? I can only say something like,
make sure it's somebody you love. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's I'm even deeper for that. Like, deeper than that. Like you said, for instance, there are people out here. I remember we were having a conversation. You said people out here having children with people that they don't even know.
Yeah, true.
So people out here getting married to people that they don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what other steps could they go through? Like, you got people who probably get married and never live together. You know, they never seen how that worked. They never.
But I also had a conversation with somebody that said how they parent met a person and they was like engaged within 2 months. You don't know nobody. You can't get to know somebody truly themselves in 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they also said that they would rather. I mean, they chose to get to know each other while engaged in marriage, shit like that, instead of. But see, in my mindset, I was like, damn, that's crazy. I don't know.
I can't get that.
I never got how that worked, but for some people it do. But for me, I don't think that it would work for me.
I don't think that should work for me either. I don't want to marry you and then know you because I'm like renege on that shit. Yeah. Like, damn, and that's not something I want to do. I don't want to go through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I want to.
Yeah, I would rather get to know somebody first. You know
Divorce does a lot for kids, all that. Like,
yeah,
it's just, that's something I wouldn't even want to,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I always want to make sure it's certain, like, before I even slide this motherfucking engagement ring on your shit, I need to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something, you know, gotta trigger that. So
that's why I be like, that's why I was like, I don't know exactly what my opinion is, because it's so many different ways people find love, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know why a marriage would fail if it worked for one person. Like, if it worked for them, and it might not work for the other person. Like, I could tell them to follow what they did, but it might not work for them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because you're dealing with two different people with separate emotions.
Yeah,
and
so
shit
I can't.
like that.
I feel like I can't tell a person to do this, or I feel like, because I feel like me personally, it'll work for me, but it might not work for the next man.
But it might help them in some way. They might learn something from it.
True.
They might be like, okay, I'm gonna take the way you do this and do it a little differently, because that is lacking in my marriage, and that's something that we need to work on. I like the way you do that, but
it takes for both. It takes for both of them though. It can't be one. Like, I could say, oh, I like the way he did that, and I try to apply it to my wife, but that wasn't the problem at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit broad though.
It says, is divorce failure? Is divorce a failure?
No, I don't think nothing's a failure. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a learning lesson to me. If you can learn something from everything you done, like all my mistakes, that's why I would tell people to go out and live life. Because you're going to make mistakes, but don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to sin, but don't be afraid to make sin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sin. It's not that. I mean, it's everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. So I don't think just because somebody got a divorce, and they might not been truly happy. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. They might got married to a person they didn't know, or whatever the case may be, man. I don't know. I don't think it's a failure, though. I think it's a life lesson. But as long as you learn from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then it's not a failure. If you didn't learn anything from it, you failed miserably.
Yeah. If you ain't learned that from it, especially if you fucked up.
Like, what do you think about people when you hear people like, yeah, I've been divorced 3 times and all that? Like,
they probably jumped in the same thing. Probably didn't take what they took from their last marriage and applied it to trying to bring something different, or approach it different. They probably approach every marriage the same exact way, and it didn't work out. And say he might be an alcoholic or whatever that ruined it for the first 2 relationships, and then the 3rd relationship he still ain't switched shit up. He's still drinking.
On that lick.
Still on the lick.
Yeah.
And wonder why the 3rd girl did the same thing.
That makes sense. Is marriage outdated?
In this time and era, I think it is. I think it is in this time and era.
Damn. You think it's gone like that?
I don't think it's gone. No. Everybody want love, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way the world moving, people are more educated on how to start their own business, or how to. It's more people out in the world. You know, back in the day, shit, you probably gonna marry who in your town. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they look forward to back then, starting a family. People wouldn't think about entrepreneurship and shit like that. Or, nigga, I ain't never think I'd be on a business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't never crossed my mind.
Once I grew up, it was just like, nah, it ain't even, like, that's almost like, damn, that's old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would we go do that? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, he ain't do nothing to us, or that person didn't do anything. It's just like, the whole, what, do unto others as you would, as you know. Like,
as corny as that shit sounds, that shit is true.
And that's all a nigga really try to do. Like, damn, I wish somebody would do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would think somebody would do that for me, because I would do that for somebody. Yeah. Or whatever. Like, just small shit. There is a lot of shit that I notice now that people just don't.
It's so much shit we could have avoided back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go looking for trouble, you gonna find that shit. Real talk.
Hell yeah.
Real talk. You gonna find that shit.
And I don't even know if I was looking for it.
But we was though. You know what I'm saying? We weren't looking for no positive shit. Not then. Like, just say niggas might just I don't even say you hanging with the wrong people, but
I couldn't tell you what my mind was on as far as positive shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mine wasn't.
Like, I really don't know. Like, besides my sports.
Yeah.
It wasn't like.
But that wasn't positive. I knew probably somebody was gonna fight at the park. or niggas gonna argue. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm talking about within school, like you know what I'm saying. We got basketball practice, we doing good, like positive shit, like we just went over to the elementary school and talked to the little kids. Just little shit
keep
like
you out.
that.
It keep you out of shit.
Yeah. So
occupy your time.
That's what I'm saying. Other than that, my shit definitely was. I was into mischief, as they would say. Like, what did I have any business doing? So I guess my sense of right and wrong evolved from just growing up and being like, damn, I wouldn't want that to happen to me, or I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me, and it just made sense. You know, certain shit just made sense, and it's just like, why? When is it important to rebel?
When is it important to rebel? Probably when you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You got a sense of self, and can't nobody lead you in the wrong path. That's when the right to rebel. When you know you ain't want to do some shit, and like people like put peer pressure on you, and you know you don't want to do it. That's when it's right to rebel, nigga. Hell yeah, real talk. Real talk. Don't let nobody guide you down the road to where it's gonna hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put you in harm.
Yeah, because like when you were talking about as a kid and parents telling you, you know what I'm saying, what they think was right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you might have felt wrong, like that's wrong. You rebelled then. Like there were certain instances where I was like, see, I knew I was right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there was other times where it was like, I thought I was right until a little later, and then something bit me in the ass, and it was like, damn, I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
But like you said, like you got to find yourself and be able to have your own judgment of things and situations and shit like that, and then you'll know like for even like what you feel is right, like something you stand up for. Like, no, I'm not gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel this is right, and y'all are telling me this is wrong, and I just can't do that. I gotta rebel against the system or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? That's
but
the
it is
only
follow your
time.
intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. That gut feeling, they'll let you know. Mm-hmm. You gotta go with it.
What will you never change your mind about?
Whoa. Never change my mind about. Shit, positive energy. I'm gonna speak that shit every time. Real talk. I'm trying to speak that to existence, bro. But that shit is so real, nigga. Like that, bro. That shit is real, bro. And speaking those shit into existence is real, nigga. It took me, but it's hard though. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to speak shit into existence because you don't really know how to train your mind to do shit like that. But it's like some shit you have to continue to like beat into your head, nigga, to where you at a point where you seeing shit like change, like I don't know, bro. It sounds so corny, like when people be saying that shit.
Zoned out, nigga, thinking.
Huh?
I was just zoned out.
It sounds so corny just talking about that shit, but when you can recognize, when you recognize that shit, like that shit is real, bro.
Real recognize real, nigga.
That shit is real, bro. I ain't gonna never change my mind on that. I know I ain't probably just saying that just then, but I probably kept repeating myself. But that shit is real, bro. What about you, nigga?
Mine, I guess, is still got to go into the sense of treating others how I want to be treated, and just doing what I think is right, what I feel is right. Like that's something I'll never change my mind about. Like just because there's a lot of people out here that just don't have that kind of attitude. Like I'm not gonna hold a door for this person. I'm not gonna speak to this person when I walk by. I'm not gonna whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna change my mind about being the person that I am. Like I feel that like my attitude towards life, towards all that, I feel like I'm in the spot or in the space that I should be at, and I think it's a good space. You know, and I won't change my mind about that. Like I won't change my mind. It's a lot of things that I won't change my mind about though. I feel like that I'm just stern, and I believe in like higher being. I'll never change my mind and believe in it, you know what I'm saying, like that, like in my faith. I can't see myself changing my mind. Let something tomorrow just come in here and just like with my own eyes something happen and that can, you know what I'm saying, alter something like nothing. I don't see any of that stuff like that changing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just whatever.
Just have to stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Real talk.
What have you unlearned since childhood? Damn, we done had some conversation similar to that.
Yeah. Unlearn all that bullshit.
You did?
Bro, real talk. You just said, hold on. Did y'all have a conversation?
It was another book. It was like, what do you wish you could unlearn? I mean, not another book. It was another page. It's like, what's one thing you wish you could unlearn?
I'm like, damn, I done heard this shit before. But pretty much to say what she said, shit.
Because that nigga Mike said, I wish I could unlearn.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of shit you grow up being taught, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, background you come from. You're gonna be taught some bullshit to where you gotta grow up and learn that shit on your own. To where, just say for example, your parent done told you, milk is good for your bones. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even their fault, because they been taught that shit too.
Yeah.
That milk is good for your bones. I don't know if milk is good for your bones or not. I don't know. Like, milk grows strong bones? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I have no, nigga. I thought that since I was a kid.
That's what they told us, nigga.
That shit was on all the commercials.
Shit, the Got Milk commercial with the bit with the mustache.
Nigga had milk mustache.
You know what I'm saying? They told me that shit all. I don't know. I thought that shit, but now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, I gotta just do the research on my own. You know what I'm saying? So that's just for example.
Does milk? I might put that as the fucking title. Does milk build strong bones? Hell no.
But it's a lot of shit, boy. You have to unlearn a lot of that shit.
Yeah. My main thing was unlearning how, just ways of thinking. Like, there's only one way to do shit. You gotta go to school, get a job.
It's really a system, nigga.
Yeah, like they preparing you for that shit from the time they preparing you to go somewhere for 8 hours a day from the time you're a damn little ass kid. You getting up, you know what I'm saying, your parents, they 8 hours that they going to fucking work. Your 8 hours you're going to school so you can get ready to go to work in about what? 12 years, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a system, bro. That shit really is a system. Nigga, I feel like I didn't leave the school. Well, I didn't leave the school system still about 2 years ago. So a nigga been in school since fucking kindergarten.
Bro, I probably was the nigga that been in the school system for the longest, bro. I was in school so damn long, but they won't give me financial aid no more.
Yeah, I was too.
They won't give me. They said, nigga, you can't get Pell Grant no more.
Yeah.
We done gave you the maximum Pell Grant, nigga, you can get.
Been in that bitch so fucking long, bro.
I did. I'm tired.
To what point a nigga just feel like he can live. You know what I'm saying? Just finding his purpose.
Yeah.
Like, nigga thought it was basketball.
It took all that though. It took all that. That's crazy.
Nah, I'm glad I went through all that.
Man, hell of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Man, so many people, man, it's crazy. Are right and wrong convertible terms depending upon popular opinion?
Like, depending on what what most.
If a large amount of group agree with that, they'd be like, oh, well then that must be right.
No, I don't think so. I don't think just because 99% of motherfuckers say something right. If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it.
Yeah. Just like vast majority voted Donald Trump asked to be president. I damn sure ain't agree with that shit. Yeah, that shit wrong. It can't get no wronger.
Yeah.
Damn. Gotta say wronger, nigga. Can't get no wronger.
Yeah, I caught that, but it's all good.
Yeah, I did it on purpose though.
Bro, go ahead, bro. You got it. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't even look at the camera.
Man. It's Late Night Low Show. Yeah.
I love brain in the fat lane. I love my fam, I love Mary Jane.